Hello, I'm David Withington, and I simplify everyday techie stuff. It's for people that say, I don't do technology, or feel that technology has left them behind. We look at things like WhatsApp tips and tricks, and how to beat the scammers. You know, when we receive one of those emails out of the blue and we think, is it real or is it a scam? Well, we look at ways to determine what's a scam and avoid the scammers. The brilliant free Google tools that will enrich your life. Quite a bold claim, eh? Well, there's one tool in particular that will enable us to read any menu in any language, in any restaurant, anywhere in the world, and display it in English or a language of your choice. And how to travel with our smartphones without racking up those huge bills. So I've put together a few clips from just 4 of the many presentations that I do on cruise ships.
And he is our final enrichment lecturer as part of this lineup. Fantastic lineup of guest speakers that we've got here on board. A tech simplifier. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome him here this morning, the tech wizard that is David Withington.
Bring him to the stage. It's David Withington.
Thank you very much. But the guy said it's free to speak. Or is it? You see, we can use our phone anywhere in the world now, but it can be quite confusing and it can be expensive. So is it really free to speak? Well, when we get home after travelling and we think, how did I spend that? So how can we control our costs when we travel with our phone? Well, let's have a look. Here's another little tip. I thought it was pronounced flam. It's great being able to pronounce it, but how do you write it? We had a great day in Flom. How did I write that on WhatsApp? Well, it's quite easy really. This is how you do it. But what about if you make a mistake on WhatsApp? Well, WhatsApp have recently introduced a new feature called Edit. And in the first 15 minutes after you've sent your message, you can actually edit your message. And this is how you do that. But what if you lose your phone or it gets broken? Well, we all have those precious WhatsApp photos. Someone sent us a photo and want to keep it. Sent us a message, we want to keep it. We don't want to ever to lose it. So if we do happen to lose our phone or it gets broken, can we actually back up our WhatsApp messages and photos? And the answer is yes, we can. One of the bars of chocolate off my stockpile and do Google Lens on it. So let's see what Google Lens says. So what we do is we just open the app and click search with your camera. Got lots of uses. There's another one, translate. Look at that, English to German, English to Norwegian, whatever language you like, translates it. Suprema dunkel. Well, does it work in practice? Well, this was interesting because we were in New Zealand on the day that Cyclone Gabrielle chased us into port, and it was wet, wetter than this morning, much wetter. And the government had declared a state of emergency, so all the shops were shut, including this one. But I was intrigued what this said. I could read the English, but what's this language? So I tapped the shutter button, and it translated it. And there it is, all in English. One thing though to watch out for, this catches a lot of people out, but it won't catch us out because we'll know about it now. If we're sailing through the Strait of Gibraltar, we're near to Spain, we think, great, I've got roaming data, European roaming data, I've paid for it, I've got it, I'll use it. Connect to Spain, because there it is, there's the transmitter, we can see it from the ship, connect to it. However, your phone doesn't know the difference between Spain and Morocco. because there's a transmitter just the other side of the water in Morocco. So we could connect to Spain, but we could connect to Morocco. And if we connect to an African transmitter, we could start racking up those bills, and that also is about £6 per megabyte. That's expensive.
Well, today we're going to beat the scammers. Spotting scams and avoiding them. How do we do it? Well, I'm at home and the telephone rings, and this electronic voice tells me that I owe HMRC a huge sum of money, and I better pay up or I could face a prison sentence. So I press 1 to speak to an advisor. Okay. Beep. And the conversation goes something like this. Because he's got this from his bank. Hello, it's your bank. We've locked your account for security reasons. Please click here to confirm your details. reallyyourbank.com. Well, if it really was his bank, for a start, they would address him by name, and they would never send a text to ask him to confirm his security details. Here's another one. So, how do you find out if you've ever been one of those people whose information has been stolen? You'd need to know, wouldn't you? And that's where you can find out.
But in the meantime, thanks very much for being here today, and remember, always take it easy. Thank you very much.